Okay, so the video started on its own, but whatever. Let's go ahead and say a prayer. Divine forces of unconditional love, light, peace, wealth, health, prosperity, and everything good, lovely, and wonderful. Please bring clear and accurate messages for the collective. Please and thank you. Giving all honor to the Most High. May all evil eyes go blind and monitoring spirits go deaf. I got that from Empress T4444. I think that's her name on YouTube here. Not sure. I need to shine this up. Feels like it got a bit of like a little film on it or something. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and create us a customized deck for this read. See what messages come out. As you see a lot of people with these handmade cards. I think I'm gonna start seeing people do what I just did by creating, just a customized deck for the read instead of having a hand full of those cards. We'll see though. I feel it coming. All right. Let's see what comes out here for the collective. First card, it says wanted to keep you stuck, but didn't want to pour into you. Okay, so they just wanted to keep you stuck and to starve you. They didn't want to feed you. Stop making excuses for him or her. See them for exactly who they are and what they are. We have overt narcissist. You could be dealing with an overt narcissist, someone with no empathy, someone that's cold, strategic, and calculating. It says clarity comes with action. Confidence comes with movement. So both cards represents action and movement. All right, so you may have been delaying a conversation or walking away. That could be the action that you could be avoiding from a certain situation. It says you're supposed to be waiting, but have been pushing, planning tactics and seeking solutions. Spirit says you need to be just waiting for the opportunity to come, waiting for just being in this state of receptivity, of observation. Distracting self only to be brought back to square one and create more trouble, inevitable release. So in the waiting, you're possibly supposed to be stopping communication completely, but instead have still been entertaining some things. But Spirit says you're coming to the point in your life where you're going to be paid to exist. You're not going to have to be dependent upon anyone or anything. Want you to be grateful for their breadcrumbs and half-ass attempts, gaslighting, audacity, threaten to walk away. And you need to tell them, fuck you. I feel like once you actually speak up, then you're going to see perhaps the overt narcissist come out of this person. Once you begin to really challenge them, the time for that relationship has passed. And you need to go ahead and let it go, or let things unfold. It just came together at the wrong time. So you just need to be in the energy of flow. Just be patient with, what comes out by you releasing this person. And then we have freaked out by how powerful you are. Right? This person never thought you were going to be able to walk away from them and to release them. But I feel like you have, as you may have stopped communication with this person this go around, because you probably have done it multiple times before, you are starting to see it's becoming more and more easy. Like, again, clarity comes with action, confidence comes with movement, confidence come with you moving away from certain situations, people, places, or things that want to keep you stuck but don't want to pour into you in the way that they should. Let's get a couple Lenormand cards. Okay. Let's get one for the wanted to keep you stuck but didn't want to pour into you. They wanted to keep you on the verge of starvation. The marriage card came out, and then false person. Right? So they could have been dangling the carrot of commitment with you. May not necessarily be marriage, but you felt like something that could grow into marriage. But this is a false person. They could have been married, That's the reason why they wanted to keep you stuck. They were already in a marriage, perhaps, but wasn't fully fulfilled. And they could have been fulfilled. It's just this person was too lazy to do the work. So instead they wanted to cheat, just like with someone, taking a test or something. Instead of doing the work to study, they would rather cheat and look on other people's work. So we have stagnation also coming out to clarify that energy. This person is possibly, stuck in arrested development in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I forgot to let you know that bottom of the deck, it says they want the smoke. Spirit is about to give it to them. So I feel like once you go ahead and express separation, or start to pull yourself back again, this person could have been a covert narcissist. They may become an overt one. But Spirit says that's not something, or that may be something you fear. But Spirit says that's not nothing you need to understand. That's not anything you need to worry about, because if they want the smoke, Spirit will bring it to them. Okay, so we have misunderstanding here. These people are dead set on misunderstanding you. They're gaslighting you. They know you want marriage, but they rather keep you stuck and stagnant and just keep you hanging on, just so that they can continue to drain your energy and have you waste your life waiting on them. Okay. The card impatience clouds your faith and makes you restless. So you need to take your time. You may be trying to rush this person into becoming the person that you want, but you just need to see things for what it is and release it until it grows. You may be trying to, again, you see potential in this person, place or thing. You see potential in it, and you want it to hurry up and mature into what you need it to be and what you want it to be. But it's just not there, and it may not ever get there, and you need to stop making excuses and trying to find reason to stay in a situation. Because this is You may be dealing with a false person anyway. You know, someone stuck and stagnant in their degenerate, cheating ways, not even looking to become better anytime soon. And you're just gonna, you being in this impatient energy, you're gonna be forever be wanting this person to change. Because it's not on your time and it's in divine timing, right? Look at that. 10 of Swords in the upright. You're lying to yourself about this situation. This could be you lying to yourself. This could be this person lying to you, stabbing you in your back. You're betraying yourself. Why this person, and the reason why this person can betray you is because you're betraying yourself by making excuses for this person. You know, and you need to stop that shit. It's not benefiting you at all. Thief just came out. And this is just going to be, this is a thief of your joy. You keep making excuses for this person. You're just, you know, and they're stealing from you. So duo, I don't know, this person, again, could have multiple people that they're dealing with. And then bottom of the deck is abuser. Let's see, Libra, jealousy. You know, they want to steal the wealth of energy that you have. So they're, again, this thief and duo. We got the 4 of Swords here. It's giving the energy you need to stop. Again, you need to find peace within yourself. Stop making excuses for this person, because it is stealing your joy, okay? And it's not going to do anything but bring you closer and faster to rock bottom. Bring you even more pain. Look at that. World card in the upright. It's time to release the situation. And you may be hesitant about doing it. You know, with the Hangman here. But this is a long time coming. Hangman, Hermit, World card are all major arcana cards, which means this is something that you've been dealing with for a very long time. But Spirit wants you to know that you will be victorious. I'm recovering all of the things that this person has stole from you. But there's definitely some mental conflict going on. And I really feel like this person feels you walking away. They feel you walking away. Let's get a little Norman card on that. Yeah, they feel this change coming. They feel the change in the air. With the change card coming out for the Lenormand. And this may make them grow up and mature. Like that impatience that you had in regards to this person. You know, you walking away may help to stimulate this stagnation that this person has been dealing with. Overt narcissist. We'll go ahead and stay with the Lenormand. What about this narcissist? It says main female here. So again, if they are, you know, dealing with another person, perhaps in a marriage, maybe the woman that they are involved with could be look at that, it says current love. in reverse, though. It came out in reverse. I feel like this person doesn't really want to be with this person. That's the reason why they may be cheating, stepping out. Their marriage may be stagnated at this time. However, if they're not happy, they need to walk the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? And that may be the reason why it's been hard for you to release this person, why you continuously make excuses for them, because you know they may not be in a happy situation. But if they're not in, something that they want to be in, they need to walk the fuck away. Oh, goodness. Here's another one. I need to find. I changed that deck. So we have Divine Time Oracle deck. Let's get a Divine Time Oracle card on this main, female, and current love in reverse card. Okay, it says next month. Then it says something about around June. So I don't know if perhaps this person may have started a new pathway around June, or things are starting to open up. Maybe there's going to be more information about this main female energy that they're dealing with coming out approximately around next month. It says prepare to leave or block a noun. Things are going in circles, feeding off of your energy. So this could be what this person is dealing with the main female that they're dealing with. But again, that's not your problem. That's not that's not for you to deal with. That energy has this person in an in and out energy with you, playing games with you, and you just need to release this person and allow them to take care of what they need to take care of. Like I said, clarity comes with action. Confidence comes with movement. So it's time for this person to do what they need to do and make some moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no excuse for them to keep you stuck and stagnant, because all of their other senses and stuff are tied up in a relationship that they don't want to be in anymore. Okay, so again, it's time for you to release the situation. If it's meant to be, it will be. This person will not, it'll come back around. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a Lenormand card on this. You're supposed to be waiting, as in pulling yourself back instead of continuing to make excuses to be in this person's life. You need to walk away, because you're just making it easier for them to keep prolonging the situation. Because you bring joy to them, you bring happiness to them. Look, family room. So again, if they are married or whatever, you need to fall back. We have wealthy man. I did see wealthy come up here as well in the classified deck. I did see wealthy. So I don't know. This person you're dealing with could be a wealthy man, or may have wealth in their future. However, again, family room, they got shit that they need to deal with in regards to a marriage that may be stagnating their wealth as well. But again, you need to allow this person to handle whatever situations they got going on with, their family. With the family situation. Look, it says let it go. And then bottom of the deck, is acceptance. You need to accept the situation for what it is. It says you're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you. And you cannot fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. And I feel like this is what your person needs to do, or this is maybe something that you need to do. Again, there's pain that has to deal with family. And this person needs to deal with it. It's just going to keep you going in circles and keep stagnating your relationship, keep causing conflict in y'all's relationship. And again, that's not your battle to fight. You know what I'm saying? The Emperor in control. Emperor in reverse. This could be a tyrant energy. Again, this could be the person that your person has dealt with in the past. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That is the card of generational curses, right? It says disinheritance, family conflict, financial loss, lack of stability, broken traditions. I feel like your person may be dealing with all of that within this marriage that they feel this stagnation in. However, again, that is not your destiny. That's not your karma. That's not what you were brought here to deal with. You know, you've allowed this person to draw you into their drama, and ain't nobody got time for that. At the end of the day. And they shouldn't be drawing you into the bullshit anyway. You know? So we have mature man, and then message coming out here. Bottom of the deck, we have getting paid to exist. Again, we did see wealthy man. We saw wealthy come out, and we have a message. We saw message here, bottom of the deck. May 7th could be significant. Getting paid to exist. An immature man. So I see whistleblower, user, both come out in the reverse, and then we have rejection here. I feel like this is your energy with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright now. I feel like this is your energy. You're not accepting people that will come into your life and use you just for your energy, just to be a distraction from whatever the fuck they may have going on. With the rejection in the upright, you are rejecting anything other than a mature man. A mature man will handle their business. A mature man will make sure they take care of their drama before they come to you. You're not allowing this person to use you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Again, you have a bright destiny. You have a purpose, a divine purpose. What do we call it? A soul mission. life purpose that you need to focus on, and not be dealing with this immature ass bullshit. What is the message that this person is bringing? What is the message? You know, I feel like this, I don't know, this person may really want to, you know, take care of you with the Ace of Pentacles and then the Eight of Cups here in reverse. It's like they want to give this to you. They don't want you to walk away or whatever. And you've been juggling on whether to stay or to go, you know, and just trying to find balance. But you can't find balance in a situation with the whistleblower. Like I said, if this person is married or whatever, I don't know, I feel like there may be hell, they may get exposed for cheating. Okay, it says fall time, bottom of the deck, and then around May. So this person, like I said, around fall time, there may be maybe around the time when this person actually walk away from a situation, or they may be exposed for cheating. Got the Eight of Cups in the upright here. You can't allow this situation to keep you trapped, because I feel like it is blocking your wealth, blocking blessings from coming in. And it's time for you again time for you to walk away from the BS again with the eight of swords here. And the first card out was they want to keep you stuck. And remember, stagnation came out as well. You can't allow this person to continue to keep you stuck. We got the King of Pentacles in the upright here. First word on here is wealth. Okay, you are destined to be wealthy. You're a leader. You need stability around you. You need security around you. And with all this drama that comes with this person, you know, they have them playing these in and out games. And like it says, you're putting their happiness before your own. It's time for you to stop that. You know what I'm saying? Again, this may be a person that is wealthy, or you see, you know, the potential with them being wealthy with the type of work that they do and just how they're moving forward or whatever in their life. But you got to remember that you attracted them because you are on that same frequency of wealth. You may be getting paid to just exist soon, and you need to stop downplaying your existence and playing into the bullshit of these people that want you to just be happy with breadcrumbs. It's time for you to, you know, take your power back. They want you to be grateful for their breadcrumbs and half-assed attempts to keep them distracted from the bullshit that they may be going through in their relationship. That's adjudication right here. So who knows, this person may be going to court soon in regards to a divorce or something like that. Look, adjudication card comes out again. Right, bottom of the deck, it says high honor. You know, so, and it says the time for that relationship has passed. So I don't know if this is the external relationships that this person is dealing with, that they're finally walking away from it because they hold you in high honor. But again, until they do, you need to keep it moving. We have secret child here. So I don't know, maybe this person has a secret child. This is coming out underneath the family room and the let it go. Is that a friendly vibes? Look, divorce in reverse came out. So again, with adjudication and divorced, again, finally, perhaps this person is going to finalize this divorce. With adjudication here, I mean, that's going to the courts. This person there may be a secret child happening with a person that was supposed to be just a friend. Got the death in reverse. I know this could be that the person that they're dealing with, maybe trying to trap them with a child, trying to act friendly with them because they don't want to be divorced. You just got the Knight of Wands here, and that is the card, can be the card of sex or whatever, impulsiveness, recklessness. Those are the type of actions that will create a secret child. So I don't know what that is about, but again, that could be the issues that are happening within a family situation that has a marriage stagnant. Maybe some truth came out about a child that's within the relationship that isn't theirs. It may have come out. Maybe this person is saying that they're pregnant. That's the reason why there's procrastination within the divorce. This person could be using the children against them in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But again, it's still just too much drama. Okay, so you need to release that relationship with that person and allow them to take care of that. High honor here. Because again, they shouldn't be starting another relationship until the one that they're in is fully done. So we got message coming out with time for that relationship has passed, and then message of concern coming out too. So there's a lot of communication going on here about this situation, about this relationship. It's just so much drama. What the hell? You see what you done got yourself into? You ain't got nothing to do with none of this. But just because you done fell in love with a person, or started to deal with someone or a person, place, or thing, you see how you get tied up in all this bullshit. But we have difficult road again here. Spirit of perseverance is being prepared for great things. Walking the hard path in life. I feel like that is saying the time you need to let that go, because this person is looking forward to a difficult road ahead, and you really don't have the time to be tied up into all that energy. Remember, the next card out is wrong time. You guys just found each other at the wrong time or whatever the fuck, but this is not your burden to carry. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's There's a lack of progress here. Maybe there we go with stagnation again. Like, this situation that this person is dealing with, they could be dealing with a user, an overt narcissist that keeps them stuck and stagnant or whatever. Again, this is not your burden to carry. This person got themselves into this. You know what I'm saying? And it's time for you to stop investing so much of your energy into that relationship. Here we go with the Two of Cups here. And Nine of Swords in reverse. This person is experiencing a lot of anxiety. They're dealing with a tough situation. But the bottom of the deck card is Find the Lesson. Underneath that is Take the High Road. And then we have Knight of Cups here. So maybe Spirit is saying just offer this person friendship. You definitely, if there's anything sexual in regards or to this relationship, you need to cut all of that off and just bring friendly vibes. You know what I'm saying? You really need to pull back and allow this person to deal with this. But in taking the high road, you can, instead of cutting them off completely, I don't know. With Take the High Road, it says you're at an impasse with the relationship or situation. It's now time to think bigger, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action. So what is the most positive course of action for you, family? And then we have Find the Lesson. So this is just letting you know that maybe before you get involved next time with anyone, have more conversations about have more conversations. Figure out what this person is dealing with and make the right decisions from there. The Find the Lesson is that something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. Okay, and this again, perhaps this is clarifying the time for that relationship has passed. Difficult road. I feel like in the message that's gonna come up, you know, there's gonna be a message that comes in that's gonna stop you in your tracks, perhaps about this situation that you're dealing with. This could be someone else maybe receiving this information. But it says, in reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There is no such thing as failure, so pick yourself up and learn from it and keep going. And as a friend, as you pull yourself out of an intimate or romantic relationship with this person, if you are in that, maybe this is how you can encourage them. Like you said, you pull yourself out of that intimate relationship or whatever. Take the high road by, instead of cutting them off completely, knowing all that they're dealing with and still offering them, a little bit of energy, not all of it, not as much as you've been giving them, because again, that's just been a thief of your joy. It's been draining you. And again, that's not your burden to carry. You need to love this person from a distance because they have a difficult road ahead of them in regards to this family situation, this marriage, this divorce, or whatever. And you need to just walk away. We have admiration and then out in the open. I don't know. This person may be trying to give you gifts and things like that to keep you around. But with transformation in the reverse. I don't feel like there's the situation is going to change anytime soon. That's why we had the Knight of Pentacles here. It's going to be a minute. And there's a difficult road ahead. And I feel like even if you, I don't feel like this is a relationship that's supposed to be long term anyway. I really don't. Because it's just with all the emotional baggage that this person is building up from dealing with this toxic ass shit. Yeah. I don't think they're going to have much to offer you in the realm of stability and security, because they have too much emotional baggage that they need to work through, and that doesn't happen, quickly. Those are things that takes years. We're not even going to play around and say months. No, that shit takes years to clear that baggage. So we have courtship here. This person may try again to court you. They may, be, like I said, out in the open with how they want to court you and be with you and this, that, and the third. But it's just, it's just the wrong time. And you need to move on. The time for that relationship has passed. It probably should have never come about. But you just need to accept, both of you guys need to accept that you guys came into each other's life at the wrong time. We need to find the lesson in the matter. And know that there's no failure. Okay? What does the find the lesson card says? It says, in reality, I'm simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There's no such thing as failure, so just pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. And I feel like you're going to find out just how powerful you are. You and this person is going to be freaked out by how powerful you are, because as you learn the lesson and move on, like I see sudden wealth here, you're going to be able to appreciate the journey. Look at that with the Chariot card, moving forward with willpower and determination, away from this imbalanced situation. Like the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it says overwhelmed. Like this situation is going to overwhelm you. And just distract you in a way that, look, King of Cups in reverse. Like, no. This emotional manipulation, moodiness, emotional detachment. This is all the baggage that this person has from dealing with overt narcissists, a stagnant marriage, and all of this family conflict that this person may be dealing with. They have a lot of baggage, and you guys just came together at the wrong time, trying to court each other, and it never should have happened in that way, never should have opened up in that realm. It should have just been a friendship with the Knight of Cups here. But there could be an apology coming in for you as well from this person for involving you in such a messy situation. Yeah, this person is so confused. They just They have the inability to prioritize, and they prioritize their just feeling to, being distracted versus actually dealing with the matter. And that's possibly why their marriage was so full of turmoil. So we have intentional in the reverse, and then enemy. With you guys coming together at the wrong time, trying to court each other, I don't know, you may have unintentionally created an enemy. Because again, you're walking away from this person. Look, and they may become a scorned lover. And hell, they may start to be this overt narcissist. As again, once you're around certain people, you begin to pick up on their characteristics. And so with you moving on, this may frustrate this person. And make them angry. Here we go with the 8 of Wands, which is the energy of communication. Maybe messages coming in. We've got the Page of Swords here. And then the Knight of Swords. And then bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. So I feel like this person is going to see you happy without them, and it's going to piss them the fuck off for whatever reason. It's going to piss them off. So I feel like whatever look at this platonic in the reverse. This person doesn't want this relationship to be platonic. And they may be freaked out by how powerful you are at keeping the relationship as, keeping the relationship platonic. But in you walking away with the Ace of Pentacles here, I feel like you're going to be bringing in new beginnings, material prosperity, abundance. You're going to be able to manifest. We have the 3 of Pentacles here, which can represent a team. And like I said, you need hidden, like all of the things that you're doing, you need to, keep it to yourself. That's possibly why this, you're going to be receiving communication, because this person is spying on you, but they're not going to be able to figure out what you got going on because you're going to keep it to yourself. The relationship, you're making it a platonic one, so they're not privy to what you got going on in your life. Look at that Empress card and the upright. They are freaked out by how powerful you are and how much you're going to be growing and maturing and evolving for the better. And this person is not able to move on to calmer waters. And I feel like whatever we had hidden here, and then we have the Moon card in the upright. And so the part of them perhaps that they've been hiding from you is going to be revealed. And they're not going to be happy with you finding new love. Like, you're happy here. And we have the Knight of Cups. They may try to come in with an apology. Where we have the Lovers in reverse. Again, because they want to come out of this platonic energy. But yeah, this is this in and out energy. Playing games. This person is playing games. You need to release them. They got too much drama. So you need to sage yourself, because you done picked up just bad vibes from this person. Again, you're too attached. You need to release them and just be in the energy of flow. Accept that that it just wasn't meant to be. Not make it more complicated than it needs to be. You're undergoing a cellular transformation right now. And know that you're covered and protected. If they want the smoke, spirit will give it to them. Okay? Obstacles aren't permanent. It's actually life steadying you and bringing a more centered state. And again, it's time for you to come off of that difficult road with this person. It's just too much. And it's not, again, you're not in this situation because of the choices that you've made. Now you're adjacent to it because you've chose to deal with this person. And you you shouldn't have, but you got to walk away. And this is not you punishing this person, but it's just you protecting yourself, protecting your peace of mind, and getting back on track to your journey in life. You can't live your life, the card underneath journey is expectation. You can't expect your life to grow and flourish if you're too wound up in somebody else's drama. Underneath that is privileged lady. You have that expectation in your life to be a privileged lady, to be wealthy, to be with a mature man, a wealthy man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is just part of your journey to help you find the lessons of where you need to grow. Again, you've been making excuses for people, and you've been settling for bullshit. And trying to be too much of this Libra energy. And being neutral in situations that do require you to pick a side. Either you pick yourself, or you sacrifice yourself for someone else. And yes, there is a time where self-sacrifice can be a noble thing. But it doesn't need to be at your detriment. Especially if it's from a situation that is not of your doing. You gotta love this person from a distance. Because they're stagnating you. They're stagnating your energy. And we have Witch and Warlock. And then Best Friend in reverse. Like, I don't know. This person could represent, you may think that they're your best friend, but they're really not. This person may be a witch or a warlock. And that's possibly why they're going through all this drama as well, and why they've attached themselves to you, because your light is so bright. And they were able to pull you out of your character of knowing that you should be a privileged lady, and had you settling. And again, that help them to avoid paying off karma from being a witch or a warlock, or doing dumb shit, or making the wrong decisions, maybe getting involved with a witch or warlock that may have taken them for granted or taken advantage of them. But again, just like you had your journey and you had to walk that journey alone, they're expected to walk their own journey alone. You've already done the work and went down your pathway and pulled yourself out of a poverty mindset. And this person wants to keep you in that, because I see thief coming out again. It says poverty, distance, horizon, and thief. And that just may be the mentality that this person has. They have a poverty mindset. And they want to keep you in that energy for a long time and be a thief to your purpose in life. But you have high honor here. I feel like you're supposed to be a privileged lady, and it's time for you to walk away. I just cut to stand your ground. You need to stand your ground in what you know you deserve. You need a mature man, a wealthy man, because you're a privileged lady. You should be getting paid just to exist. And all this drama that this person got going on, it wasn't in the cards for you. You slipped up. Time for you to just get back on path, stand your ground, and keep it moving. All right, family, that's what I have for you. I hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all, and until next time, peace.